for him. I mean, it's amazing.
Oscar, speaking of super middleweight, obviously, Canelo's facing against, your guy, Munguia. What does Munguia bring to the table that can cost, Canelo not only bronze, but maybe, potentially beat a Saul Lava or some fight night?
Aside from youth, I think the experience that he has with Freddie Roach is going to be one of the keys. But activity, Jaime Munguia throws a lot of combinations, and when he has you hurt or he smells,
like a shark on water.
Yeah, it's like he'll jump at you and just try to finish you, instantly. So I think the fact that all those combinations with the youth, the jab. Oh man, we've been working on something with him. Oh, the jab is gonna be key. His footwork. I mean, Freddie has him bouncing on his toes, for crying out loud. So it's gonna be a good fight. And this event is going to be a huge event on the Zone, on Amazon, so it's on a global scale. So are we going to see the changing of the guards, or are we going to see Canelo, reign supreme once again? So it's a fun matchup.
Oscar, you're more excited today compared to the Canelo press conference that you said was boring.
Yeah, boring as hell. Yeah.
The fans want to call you out on that tweet. Just your thoughts on
what do you have up your sleeve? Yeah.
Huh? No, look. I mean, I'm with Munguia 1,000%. 1,000%. That's my guy. And you watch. When it gets closer to the fight, I'm gonna unleash some bombs, baby.
Did you feel a little diss there that he didn't acknowledge you at the podium? And it was a little awkward, you guys' interaction, just you being on stage and him.
It's okay. He knows who his daddy is. It's okay.
They've been trying to keep you away,
all
Oscar?
Good.
They try to keep you away from being on that podium?
They try to keep me away. You can't be in a press conference. You can't take pictures. You can't give interviews. What are you talking about? Then it's gonna be like being at church. Every press conference, every face-off, because Munguia respects him, and I respect Munguia for doing that. But it's like, I know Canelo, and we got to spark something here, and guess who has to do it? I have to spark it. So, it's a promotion, it's a fight, it's a great fight, and I just want this thing to be hugely successful, because boxing deserves it.
Jake Paul versus Tyson is big, but I think Canelo versus De La Hoya would be even bigger.
Who?
Canelo versus De La Hoya would be bigger. Jake Paul versus Tyson, Canelo De La Hoya would be bigger. That would.
I'm old. I'm old. That's it. You see all my gray hair here? I'm old. So I think Munguia Canelo is going to be huge, and I really do think it's going to be changing of the guards.
Last thing, Oscar. He said at the fight that he wanted like $150 to $200 million to fight Benavidez. You subbed him.
In other words, I'm scared to fight him, or I don't want to fight him. I don't think he's scared. I don't think any fighter's scared. I don't want to fight him. Mm-hmm. That's in other words. That's it. That's the bottom line.
Oscar, if Munguia is able to beat Canelo and obviously the rematch, would Munguia be willing to face David Benavidez at 168?
In a split second. Munguia. That's the difference with Munguia and Canelo. Munguia will fight anybody. Look at, he's had fights of the year. How many times? Twice. I mean, in his young career, it's incredible. I mean, when have you seen Canelo have fights of the year? Has he?
Actually, at Triple G maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's because Triple G made it happen, right? But no, look. I mean, the bottom line is, I think that it's going to be a great fight. I think that Munguia is going to just bring the heat, bring the action, just make it happen. He has to, because we've seen Canelo over the years. He takes his time and he walks on quicksand and he throws his right hand, and so Munguia has to just unleash, throw combinations, and we might have a new world champion.
Going back to